Jacqueline DeCosta. Welcome to my course on problem solving skills. Congratulations to you for deciding to improve your problem solving skills. Skills that are very much required to succeed in any job and life. This course consists of 6 chapters. So let's begin with chapter number 1. The topic is defining the problem. If you look into the lives of highly successful people, there's one thing that sets them apart from the rest, and that is their problem-solving ability. In fact, many job advertisements nowadays have problem-solving as a necessity skill. You will wonder, what is a problem? Welcome back. We begin now with chapter number 2. The topic is the root cause. Many people and organizations, they treat the symptoms of the problem rather than the root cause. And so, even after the treatment, the problem continues to be there. To give you an example, an employee starts feeling sick at the workplace and she's not able to continue working. So one of her colleagues gives her a tablet, because she was bringing out, vomiting. And after she takes the tablet, she starts feeling better for some time. After some time, the symptom reappears. Then she's taken to the doctor by her manager, and the doctor realizes that she has a stomach infection. Welcome back. We begin with chapter number 3. The topic is alternative solutions. You are so much into the problem by this time. You have defined the problem so very clearly. You have understood the root cause of the problem. Now you need to get away from the problem for some time. You need to clear your mind because you need to start the creative juices flowing. So at this stage, move away from your problems for some time. Take a break. Go for a long walk or just dance to your favorite music. Or go for a swim if you like swimming. Or go for a run, or just play with some kids. Welcome to chapter number 4. The topic is best solution. You have so many alternatives now. You have to decide on one solution that you can implement. So, what is going to be your best solution? How are you going to decide? Decision-making skills are of utmost importance at this stage. You can decide to do it yourself, or you can again involve others. You can decide to go with one solution, or you can combine 2-3 solutions to arrive at the best solution. Before you start working on what is the best solution, what is the best way in which you can solve the problem. Start setting criteria. It's nice to have you back. Let's begin with chapter number 5. The topic is implementation and evaluation. Now you know what is the best solution that will help you solve the problem. You got to start implementing it. Just knowing the best solution is not going to help solve the problem unless you implement it. Implementation starts with approval. So when you are a part of an organization, the first thing that you need to do is get approval for the implementation. So you got to sell your idea. Now first of all, when you sell the idea, the first step is look at the fact, was it necessary for you to solve this problem? Obviously it was. If it wasn't, you would have not spent so much of time and energy. So welcome to chapter number 6, Personality Traits. Now, what are the personality traits that you need to develop to be an excellent problem solver? Let's look at those. First, be objective. You know what happens when you encounter problems? You tend to get emotional. To give you an example, when you're caught up in a traffic jam and you have an important meeting to attend, what happens? You start getting anxious, isn't it? And suppose the traffic slowly starts moving, and if a vehicle comes in front of you and passes by, what happens? You even get angry, or you may want to scream at that person. So let me tell you, it does not really help you being emotional. So be objective.